Hey people, I am live. Welcome to the Thursday evening stream at 6 p.m. It's around 10 degrees Celsius, a very mild Thursday here in Toronto. So welcome everyone. I'm here on the east side looking towards the financial district skyline and the Jarvis and Dundas condo cluster, as I like to call it. So welcome everyone. I think we're going to have a nice walk around the city tonight. And I see Vivian Johnson. Hello Vivian and Harjot and Viserit. Rain Eyes, how you doing? Hello Marge, Falcom Scott. Good to see you. Gertij and Wesley. Toronto's doo-wop music guy, what's up? Toddy Gallant, hello. Craig O'Connor. Hey, Brad Palmer's here, what's up? And Marie Palmer. Hey, Mark Inchin, hello. Fern McKee. Good to have you. Rain Eyes, did I already say that? Sebastian Diviesh, hello. Zach the Vehicle Enthusiast. Kevin Hawthorne. Boom Productions, Utterly Free, hello. Peter Stock. Dave Thomas, what's up? Carl Roth, Billy T. Good to have you all. So I think I'm going to make my way a bit further east, but then we're going to head west and we'll go from the east side of downtown, I think, to the west end. Somewhere in the west end. I'm not sure how far west I'll go. Hello Lena. Donnelly's 61, watching from Trinidad and Tobago. Hello. Sheena Roberts. John Nicholson. Alright, I thought I'd take a walk through some alleys though as we make our way east into Cabbagetown. I'm going to walk over to Parliament Street. Hey H Hill, how you doing? Candle Arawak. And Mike Landry. Good to have you, Mike. Sorry about what happened last time. I don't know how that happened, but that's all fixed now. Thank you very much for the $2 super sticker, Mike Landry, and welcome. Much appreciated, Mike. Thank you. Hey, Learn to Live. Hello. Mark D. Adam Cavani. And look, it's still daylight. It's past 6 o'clock and we still have daylight. That's nice to see. Although the moon has made an appearance here. Right above that house. Hello, Donna. And Donna, I think if you're the same Donna, I missed one of your super chats quite a while back and I tried to thank you, but I don't know if you heard my previous attempts to thank you for that super chat. So I'm thanking you now belatedly. Hey Reggie Gagnon, how you doing? We Go Places Tours, hello. Got like a little network of alleys here. Got a cool view of the Aura. Sam Ronald. Evening, don't eat the squid. You don't have to worry about me eating the squid. Megan might eat the squid though. Got a really nice looking sky. We're going to be heading up that way. Today is even nicer than yesterday. I thought yesterday was a really nice day. This is the second time in recent memory that we've hit double digits this February. Hey, welcome Hidden Jackpots. Woodward Evans Lane is the name of this laneway we've been walking along. It's quite the sky tonight. Last time I walked through here was during a snowfall walk. Hey, Douglas Putnam, hello. You're welcome. Hope things are well in Sheboygan. All right, we're about to emerge onto Parliament Street. Heading straight towards Dollarama, but we're not going to go over there. We just traveled 8 hours from Timmins to Toronto, Therese. Wow. I don't think I've ever done that trip in one go before. I've gone from North Bay to Toronto countless times, and I've gone from North Bay to Timmins many times, but I've never gone from Timmins all the way to Toronto. Hello, Colleen. How you doing? And Whitby Dude. It's one of my least favorite grocery stores to have to go into, which is why I rarely ever do. Hidden Jackpots, this is Parliament Street, the main street of Cabbagetown. More laneways here. R. Elkis, hello. It's very warm, Alex. Well, for February anyway, it's around 10 degrees Celsius, which is 50 degrees Fahrenheit. 50. Right. Looking down Carlton Street. Hey, Brett Mallon, Chatty Cathy. Hello, Tom Seeley. Yeah, we're already past 200 viewers. I noticed everybody in Toronto who was streaming yesterday. And I think I originally thought I might stream yesterday, but I thought maybe I'll wait till Thursday. I saw Johnny stream, I saw Lizzo stream, I saw T-Shod stream, and I saw Henry stream. And I'm not sure who else, but those are the ones that I saw. Hello, Azami Ahmad. Evening, Jefferson Rivas. David Bocage is here. What's up? Ah, so did Epic Nation HD. I didn't catch that one. Hey, John Burke. Yeah, Megan's good. She's in Guelph. She's probably listening to the stream while she's doing kitchen things. She likes to prepare meals and things while she listens to the stream. I think I'll go up to Howard Street and I'll start heading west.
Ken. Oh,
Hey, good. How are you?
How about you?
I'm good. I'm good. Do I know you from the chat or?
I just watch you sometimes.
Oh, you watch me? Okay,
yeah.
cool. Oh, good to meet you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just out streaming around. Going to walk over to the west side. Go from the east side to the west side. Yeah. Yeah. Well, good to meet you. Yeah. Or do you ever say hi in the live chat or anything? Like.
Once in a while.
Once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take a look. But...
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. Would I know you by name though, or anything like that?
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
I've seen some of your streams where you went to Guelph.
Yeah.
With Megan, right?
Right. Yeah. Well, cool, man. Well, and thanks for watching the videos and stuff. You know.
You were Union Station the other day, I think.
Yeah. Well, right on. Thanks for watching, man.
Yeah. Small city, right?
Yeah. What's your name?
Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good to meet you.
Yeah.
All right. See you, man.
Okay. See you.
See ya.
Yeah.
We'll run into Kevin. Yeah, very friendly dude. He's Scott Ehrman. Yeah, it definitely feels like a nice fall evening right now. Like October. It feels like an October evening. Not February. Yeah, that happens sometimes. We're almost at Wellesley Street. You saw me, don't eat the squid. It's always cool just to come and say hi. I don't have any problems with that. Hey, James Greenwood. Sorry. There's St. James Cemetery across the street. One of the oldest and spookiest cemeteries in the city. That's a really good cemetery to visit during Halloween. That and the necropolis, which is also nearby. Hey, Gordon Freeman. Joseph Bloor, yeah, he's in the necropolis somewhere. I didn't find his grave that time on Halloween when I was looking for it. Scott Ehrman. That would be a yes. They are building some skyscrapers on the west side. The north side, the south side, the east side, and the west side. All sides. Looking into St. Jamestown. Lots of people just out on the sidewalks here. It's normally pretty dead along this stretch. Alright, so here's Howard Street. I thought I'd take this. It's a bit more interesting than the part of Bloor Street just up ahead. That's right, don't eat the squid. Community monitor, yes they are. And hopefully they stay that way. Peter Bradfield. This is the most densely populated neighborhood in Canada, St. Jamestown, if you just measured the density of just the neighborhood itself. Hey Sandy, good evening. So we're way up in the northeast corner of downtown right now. It's a beautiful evening, James, yeah. Not much wind to speak of. I don't need my long johns. I just have a t-shirt with a light jacket on. I don't even need gloves. I have one glove on my gimbal holding hand, but my non-gloved right hand is perfectly fine. I could do without the glove if I really wanted to. Hey, John Schaffner, how you doing? And Marge, a $5 super, starting up the Root Beer and Vector Fund. Thank you very much, Marge. You know what I like. Much appreciated, Marge. Thank you. There's a little strip of businesses here on Howard. Yeah, I don't need the vesties, but I am wearing them. They're just comfortable, so I'm just wearing them anyway. There's the moon peeking out from the side of that condo. Hey, Dennis Leonard. Not sure, Tom Seeley. Hey, the Standing Bear. A $20 super. The dark night is warm. Still a lot of light out here in Florida. In a few weeks, I'll be enjoying longer days, longer walks with the night, and the new Pearl Jam album. Is that true? A new Pearl Jam album is coming out? And thank you very much, the Standing Bear, for the $20, and Vivian Johnson with a $5 super. This is for the milk to put on my Vector. Thank you very much to both of you for the generous support, the Standing Bear and Vivian Johnson. Very much appreciated to both of you. Thank you. And yeah, I was saying earlier that it was still light after 6. Now it's starting to get dark, but with every passing day, the light will stick around a bit longer, and it's not too much further until we spring ahead. I'm looking forward to that. All right, we're at Sherborne. It sure does, Media Monitor. There's a big difference between what I see on the phone and what I see out here in the real world. It looks a lot nicer on the phone, to be honest, than it does out here in the real world. All right, now let's head to Bloor. Bloor Street's a bit more interesting now that we're west of Sherborne. We will be, anyway. John Schaffner, yeah, it was the same temperature in Toronto today. I think it still is, or it was when I began the stream. It was still 10 Celsius. I guess we have the same weather. Bloor and Sherborne. Sherborne subway station right over there. We're still at the tail end of rush hour, so there's going to be lots of activity around the subway stations. Now I'm heading westward. We're still on the east side, but eventually I'll be on the west side, and then I'll continue to the west end. There is a difference between the west side and the west end. Once you pass Bathurst heading west, you move into the west end from the west side. There's a no frills inside there. That's a much nicer one than the one on Parliament. It's just a bit out of the way for me to go to for my purposes. Scott Langill, hello. We have yellow cabs. Not many. There are the occasional yellow cabs you might see around, but most of the cabs in Toronto have their own weird color scheme. They're either orange and green or black and orange. And then there's a few other cab companies that are just random colors, including a few yellow ones. But the Beck Taxi is the most well-known one. That's orange and green. We'll probably see some. They used to be a lot more plentiful in the days before Uber. You would see them everywhere. You could hail them and everything. You still can in some situations, but Uber has really taken a big bite out of the taxi industry in Toronto. Michelle Lepachuk, hello. Yeah, I'm sure you'll have a good time, Dennis. It's just a great city to walk around in. You can just walk and walk all day long. All the walkable neighborhoods are beside one another, so it's just a seamless seamless adventure. Manulife headquarters. Hey, greetings, funny dog. So here's Church Street. I think I'm going to follow Church to where it loops around and meets up with Young Street, and then I'll continue on along Davenport Road as we start going west. Hey, Eggy Yolk. We're going to head into the West End. Yeah, lots of people are making their way home right now. Alright, so we're going to come off of Bloor Street here. I've done many walks along Bloor. I was thinking I'd go along Davenport and DuPont. Check out the moon there, though. Past 300 viewers. Awesome. Thank you, everyone. The walk is just getting started here. About 40 minutes in. Scott, it's around 10 Celsius or 50 Fahrenheit. Very mild. Hey, Dusty Cole. Yeah, these cars just roaring around the corner here. Hey, have a good night, Dennis Leonard. Hope to see you next time. Do I have to cross here? Let's go down here. Park Road. If you keep following this, it'll take you into Rosedale. And eventually you'll pass Geddy Lee's house from Rush. I did a walk checking out his house before. Hey William, how you doing? Oh, is that right, Scott? I managed to get some on sale recently at, where was it now? I think it was Food Basics. It was a large box for $8.99, I think. So I grabbed one of those. We're doing fine, William, thank you. Honk. There's the reference library. I've never checked in Walmart for Vector, so I'm not sure. And hello, Jim, by the way. Steve Grant. No, it wasn't about Vector, Jim. I didn't even go into the Walmart when I got there for that walk. I just wanted to see how long it would take to get to the Walmart, or the nearest Walmart to downtown. They better not be, Peter, or I'll be in big trouble. All right, we're at Yonge Street, Yonge and Church. And Davenport Road begins here at the Masonic Temple. Hey, Sal Smith, hello. That new building is getting ever taller. Hey, Picard is here. Ahead, Wolf Factor 9.9, engage. think that's all we're going to see of Yonge Street, though. Just crossing it there. I'm going to head along Davenport Road and then eventually on to DuPont. DuPont's a street that I don't often walk along in any videos or streams. Hey, Novel Costs, hello. Hey, what up, Todd Boothby? Welcome. Well, not this time, James. I'm not sure where I'll end up in this stream. I might end up at a subway station. Somewhere in the West End. Hello, Ed P. How you doing? Maroof, hello. And that Canadian guy, what's up? The Magical Mystery Tour. Yeah, I heard the news yesterday, or I read the news, oh boy, about the new movies that are going to be coming out in 2027. 4 Beatle biopic movies about each Beatle. All by the same director, Sam Mendes. He's the director of American Beauty. So a whole movie about John, one about Paul, one about George, and even one about Ringo. I think they're all going to come out in the same year, I think. Anyway, I found that pretty exciting. Although I can't help but worry that they're going to be lame. Hopefully they won't be. I hope they don't get some trendy actor, current famous actors to try and play the Beatles. I think they have to get some unknown actors to play them, who can really nail their mannerisms and way of talking and all that. Hey Jim, a $5 super chat, because it's what I do. Streaming is what I do, and walk tubing. Thank you very much for the $5, Jim. Take a look south down Bay Street. It is what I do. Thank you so much, Jim, for the support. Evening Dave in Bangor, Maine. So that's looking south into downtown along Bay Street. No, I don't want to see Ryan Gosling or Timothy Chalamet or any of these hyped up actors play any of the Beatles. I can't imagine which Beatle Ryan Gosling would even play. It wouldn't be convincing no matter which one he was doing. Hello, Cindy Randall. The Bohemian Rhapsody movie, it was just so-so. I didn't think it was really good, but some people really enjoyed it. I just thought it was okay. That's it. I didn't really find it to be an awesome movie by any means. I enjoyed the Elton John movie a bit more. I thought that one was more entertaining. Right, Davenport Road. Alex, I did watch that one. It was okay. It was just like a light-hearted movie. Hello, Andre Pronin. Hello, LAB, what's up? Yeah, I agree, Peter. Hey, have a good night, William. Burning the tires. No, I'm jaywalking. I am bad. I'm very bad. Hey, me too, Andre. Alright, let's walk along just a part of Davenport here. Eventually we'll run into DuPont Street. Jim, I haven't heard that, but it sounds pretty amusing. There's the Bay Bus. You can catch that at DuPont Station, and it'll take you all the way down to Queens Quay, down Bay Street. I did a video riding the Bay Bus, because at one time one of the electric buses was on that route. The all-electric buses, so I had ridden on one of those, and I thought, hey, let's do a video. That was like during the lockdowns. Twice-missimo. J-Line, hello. I'm doing good. No, not the trolley bus, although trolley buses did serve Bay Street way back in the day. I just mean the new generation of electric buses. Do I like Mr. Beast? I've watched a fair number of Mr. Beast videos. I'm not a regular viewer, but I remember I went through a little phase where I watched a whole bunch of his videos over the course of a few days. They're entertaining. Was never a fan of Linkin Park, no. Never a fan of him either. Afraid not. Bevy YHZ is a fan of BTS. All right, we're crossing Avenue Road. Hey, that might work, Peter. Hello, my YouTube account, or YT account. I just automatically assumed it meant YouTube. And welcome, Robert Grisano. Yeah, I remember that, Smitty. That was the first time I ever heard of that group. I didn't even know who they were. I don't really keep up with Korean pop music. I'm a crusty old Gen Xer, you know. It's just not my cup of tea. Alright, we're almost at DuPont Street. Not in service. Womp womp. You can get awesome views of the Bloor-Yorkville skyline if you're walking in the other direction along Davenport here, but I didn't think to turn around sooner. Yeah, I would say so, Jim. Right, Novelcos? I just recently watched a show called Louder Milk, and the main character there personifies a crusty Gen Xer big time. JP Pintero and Life of Leela. I do like Futurama. I do like that. Oh, thank you, JP Intero. It's all the walking. Walk, walk, walk. It keeps you young. And just don't think of yourself as old. If you start thinking you're old, you'll start being old. Even though I refer to myself as a crusty old Gen Xer. Not really a fan of either of those either, unfortunately. I stopped listening to pop music probably around the end of the 1980s, actually. I found 80s pop to be fun. So I did listen to some 80s pop, but it just wasn't as fun once you got into the 90s and 2000s. It just didn't interest me as much. It became too formulaic, I guess. I think there was a lot more originality and diversity of sound in 80s pop. There's so many different types of pop groups and singers in the 80s. That all sounded completely unique and different from one another. Hey, Robert Saberwall, how you doing? Which big musician was Gen X? Well, Kurt Cobain, sort of like the ultimate Gen X musician, I guess. Eddie Vedder, you know, all these grunge era rock stars. Most of them are Gen X. Hey, Richard Holst, hello. All right, we're at DuPont now. I remember Maestro Fresh Wes. I did listen to a few of his songs back in the day. Let your backbone slide. Hey, crikey. Billy Corgan is another Gen Xer guy. Smashing Pumpkins. Martino Pizza and Asian Kitchen. Right on, Chatty Cathy. Hello, Rob Mahoney. When I hear Mahoney, I just think of Police Academy. I remember those Much Music dance parties. I never went to any, but I remember them taking place. Kev Zhang. I think I know a Jeff or two. These are the Jeffs I know. These are the Jeffs I know. Some of us are Jeffreys, but most of us are Jeffs. We all have our own hands, but we come from different moms. Yeah, Michael Winslow, he did all these sound effects. He was like the breakout star of that movie. Alright, we're heading west on DuPont. We're still on the west side. We haven't passed Bathurst yet. Once we pass Bathurst, then we'll be in the west end. Bathurst is generally regarded as the western boundary of downtown. What up, egg yolk? Hey, Scott Briggs. Yeah, prices are bonkers right now. I'll have to look up that mall on Google Maps. I like Tokyo, yes I do. I haven't been, but I like everything I know about it. I would like to go to Tokyo someday. It's definitely my favorite Southeast Asian metropolis. More like megalopolis. Crossing Spadina. And I spotted the CN Tower. Hey, Matt Bross, I'll have to check that out. Hey, Austin Peters, hello. We're getting some interesting comments from some new viewers tonight, I noticed. I think the mods might have their hands full tonight. As long as nothing outrageous is said, though, I'm pretty tolerant. I'm not sure if there's a blend coffee here. That's a good question. That's ridiculous, Toronto's doo-wop music guy. I refuse to pay over $10 for peanut butter unless it's a ginormous, ginormous container. Not just a regular 1 kilogram tub of peanut butter. No way. T-Shot's got her first dingus. Oh, Like in person or in the chat? I think she's had dinguses in some of her pre-recorded videos before, but I guess that was her first live dingus. Donde Raps Gaming. Hey, that's awesome. Hey, welcome to the chat. Yeah, I enjoyed it, Sal Smith. There were a few episodes near the end that made me roll my eyes a little bit, but I enjoyed the show for the most part. It's like they established the main character as being this sort of no-nonsense guy who called people out on their, I don't know, on anything that they were doing that seemed to not make sense to a Gen Xer type person. So that's why I enjoyed the show, right? Java Fran, hello. So if you're just joining, we're walking west along DuPont Street. We started on the east side of downtown in Cabbagetown. It's already an hour and 15 minutes into the stream. And this is about as nice a February night as you could ever hope for, I think. In Toronto, anyway. Chadwick's Kitchen and Bar. Seems to be pretty busy in there. Craft Kitchen and Bar. Brunch menu, lunch menu, dinner menu. And it stays open till around 9:45. $44 in Buffalo. I think it was 50 here in Toronto today, and it still feels like around there. Maybe it's dipped a bit though since I began the stream. Hello, Oscar Sanchez. Ah, but it's Thursday night, Carlos. Feels like Friday night, though. Matt, no, this is DuPont Street. Hey, Grizzly Giant. I think this is Bathurst up ahead. So we'll be leaving the west side, and we'll be, or the west, yeah, the west side, we'll be going into the west end. Although we are north of the northern boundary of downtown, though. So we're not really in downtown right now, anyway. Van Gambler, hello. Do I know any Jimmies? I don't think I do know any Jimmies. I know some Jims. I know some Jims, but not some Jimmies. My good buddy is named Jim, but his real name is James. Detroit Pizzeria. That place is open 24 hours. That's a well-known spot there on the corner. DuPont in Bathurst. The Vesta Lunch. Viewers of Lake Erie Sunsets, hello. I'm going to plug in my power bank here. Alright, I'm plugged in. Hey, Jane DeJaren. The Jimmy, yeah, from Seinfeld. Jimmy's new in town. Hello, JP Atherton. Evening, Tom Bikes. I've heard of Jimmy Neutron, but that's about it. Don't really know much else about Jimmy Neutron. Okay, this isn't weird at all. Perfectly normal. You bet they're possessed. Colonel David Shank Lane. I see some people walking along the lane heading my way. This part of DuPont is not the most interesting. There's lots of traffic, not much commercial here. It does get a bit more interesting the further west you go, though. The old Galleria Mall used to be up ahead, but it's mostly torn down now. And a bunch of new high-rises are going up on that site. Hey, Sapand, what's up? There's a stretch of DuPont up ahead that is really not too easy on the eyes, and I remember I made a video a while ago, maybe a couple of years ago, calling it the ugliest street in Toronto. Maybe a bit over the top, but it's not very nice to look at, though, that's for sure. Hey, Nancy Mattis, welcome. But you do see neat things, such as the best Italian sandwiches in town. Look at that. That's what it says on the sign. Papa Mio's. And there he is right there. That must be Papa Mio I just saw in the window. I think everyone should check that place out. Hey, Robert Broom, how you doing? Megan is doing good, Gertish. Oh, you went to the car show, Sapan. That's cool. I haven't been. I don't think I'm going to go, actually. I hope you had a good time there. I think there's a gallery opening here, maybe. Yeah, it seems to be. I used to go to those all the time in North Bay. When you live in a smaller city like that, you felt like you had to do everything you could to support everything that made the place, you know, interesting to live in. So I went to every art gallery opening, every live music show, every art house cinema screening. I just wanted to support anything that made North Bay an interesting place as much as I could. Nancy Mattis, $2. Do I like Boston the Rock Band? I do, Nancy. Not a huge fan, but I do like a lot of their stuff. Their debut album is really good. Thank you very much, Nancy, for the support. Much appreciated. Dangerous Polaroids, Andy Warhol, Helmut Newton, and some people I'm not familiar with. I wonder why they're so dangerous. Oh, I see a gun there. It's a Polaroid of a gun. I guess that's dangerous. And another gun. They're all guns. No wonder they're called dangerous Polaroids. They're all guns. And this is a combination dispensary and chocolate store. I'd say that's pretty smart. Not sure who these people are. We're at Christie Street. Hey, have a good night, Alex Oliveira. Alright, let's continue west here. So that'll take you down to Christie subway station, and where Koreatown begins on Bloor Street. Lots of galleries here on this stretch of DuPont. Yeah, that Boston debut album, the album cover is pretty iconic, right? Guitar shaped like a big UFO. Hey, Bart Ford, hello. Right, Van Gambler? I haven't talked to either of them about anything like that, Sapand. Those things just tend to happen pretty suddenly, I find. I'm sure there'll be some collabs coming up, though. Hey, Gordon Freeman, a $2.50 super chat for the Root Beer and Vector Fund. Thank you. Thank you very much for contributing to those important funds. And Sheena Roberts, a £5 super. Enjoyed the walk. Thanks, Ken. We'll watch the rest in the morning. Hope you and everyone have a good night. And I hope you have a very good night, Sheena. And thank you very much for your super chat as well. So, Gordon Freeman and Sheena Roberts, big thanks for the support. Much appreciated. Here's a Farm Boy. This is a more kind of pricey supermarket. Pricier than Loblaws, I would say. I went into the Farm Boy downtown at College Park, looked around and was like, no, I don't think I'll be shopping here. Hey, thanks for the heads up, Maroof. Yeah, if I can get it for $10 or under for one of those big boxes of Vector, I consider that a good purchase. The odd time I see them on sale for like $8.99, and then I definitely grab one or two. I think this is the stretch of DuPont that I called the ugliest street in Toronto in my video. We're coming towards it anyway. Yeah, I don't think we're in that part quite yet, though. I think it's closer to where the Galleria Mall is, because there's still some nice storefront retail here. Tacos, quesadillas. Looks pretty good. Hey, Dave S. Hello. Maison Tea Bistro. It's busy too. hear some nice jazz music coming from the bistro behind me. Maybe I better talk over it just in case, just in case it's something copyrightable. Some new developments here, probably mid-rise residential. DuPont is getting a lot of this. And some high-rise popping up down by Lansdowne. The DuPont. I'd say that's a pretty appropriate name. Residences east of Ossington. So Ossington is the next street right up ahead there. Hey, Chris Mills. Do I speak a language not Canadian? Well, the only other language I have any grasp of besides English is French, but that's also Canadian, so so I guess not. So this is where that big green building was located for years here on the corner. It was an old industrial building that looked like it was partially abandoned. It was all covered with graffiti. But it was a very interesting building. And it's kind of sad that it's gone now. Crikey, yeah, North Bay has a sizable Francophone combination population. And this just caught my eye. What an interesting corner store here. What the heck? Joe's Convenience. And wow, it seems to be jam-packed inside too. I've never noticed this before. Looks like there used to be a different name there, and they plastered the Joe over top of it. Definitely strange. And look, these are just up for grabs here. What a neat store. But I was saying about North Bay. North Bay has a Francophone community. It's about 15%, I think, of the population. But all the Francophones in North Bay speak perfect English, right? If you go up in North Bay, you speak English for the most part, and you might also be from a Francophone family, so you might have a Francophone last name, go to a Francophone schools, but you just have nothing else about you that screams Francophone for the most part. You sound like any other English Canadian when you're speaking English. Like, I had lots of friends growing up in North Bay with Francophone names, and they spoke perfect French, but they also spoke perfect English, and if it wasn't for their name, you wouldn't even know it. Yeah, you agree, right, Marie? There are some towns around North Bay that are much more Francophone, and there are some people who speak French primarily in some of those smaller towns around North Bay, like Sturgeon Falls or Corbeil, places like that. Hey, James Markley. Hey, Boom Productions, $3.99 super sticker. Thank you very kindly for the support. And nice to have you checking out the stream tonight. Very much appreciated, Boom Productions. Thank you. Hope you're enjoying the walk. And Boom Productions has a channel of his own that you should all check out. He also does streams, and I met him in person when I was getting a sneak preview of the St. Patrick's Day parade. He invited me to come and check it out in its preparation stages on the C&E grounds, and that was a lot of fun. City Dance Corps across the street. Check out the moves. Teach them my cold weather jig. I don't know, that's a pretty complicated dance move there. I'm not sure if they'd be able to master it. I don't think they have the skills. Here's another big, weird industrial building. I wonder if this one will meet the Wreckers Ball one day too. One of these buildings was the Model T factory at one time. I'm not sure if it was this one. Somewhere here along DuPont, they built Model Ts. Hey, K1 SM3 Triple T. Long time no see. And we're at Dover Court. Liberty Tree, I certainly would consider going to Ireland, yes. I think it'd be fun to do a trip over to England where I'll check out Liverpool and then maybe take a ferry across to Dublin from Liverpool. I think that would be a fun trip. I'm sure they do have some sort of service connecting Dublin and Liverpool over the water. Yeah, I have some Irish in me. I'm kind of all mixed up. I'm one of those Heinz 57s. I got a little bit of everything in me. But definitely Irish is a big part of it. That's right, I don't drink though. I'm on DuPont Street, Wesley. Salem Avenue. Hey, welcome back, Kev Zhang. Hey, thank you, Robert Armstrong. Yes, that's right. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe too if you haven't already done that. Hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any future streams or videos. Basically, I like to say just hit all the buttons if you haven't already. If you're enjoying the walk, and you can catch another one very soon. I have something on the channel every day, whether it's a pre-recorded video or a live stream. Every day there'll be something new on the channel. Hey, Fans Buses Gaming. Right, crikey? Well, I'm not ending yet, fans. I'm still gonna continue on for a while. It's a nice night, so I'm in the mood to walk. So who knows how far I'll go. Dave, yeah, although up ahead there are some changes. The old Galleria Mall site is a huge development now. A bunch of new towers are rising there. I'm not sure, Carlos. I'm not sure if I'll go quite that far. I might turn south at some point. Because I'll probably want to end up at a subway station. Yeah, that sounds about right, Jim. It's a very nice, mild night here. We're at Dufferin, so here's where the Galleria Mall used to be. Maybe I'll cross. Not a pizza place. Maybe a subway station beside a pizza place. Melanie Maderos. Is my butt smaller than what? Hey, it's the 29 Suffern Dufferin bus. And a train. The CP rail corridor runs right along behind these buildings. Yeah, the Suffern Dufferin, that's what people call that bus. It's one of the least liked bus routes for regular commuters. So this is where the mall used to be. It was like an old 1970s neighborhood mall. Kind of like a crappier Dufferin Mall. Looking at the car wash. Looking at the car wash, yeah. Can we look inside as the car passes through? Haha! Hey, fun, fun! Look at that! Haha! Now let's see how nice and shiny he looks when he comes out the other end here. Wowee! Look at that. So nice. We could eat off that car. So this is all that's left of the Galleria Mall. We have the Rexall store, Planet Fitness, a TD Bank. And I think these are not long for the world either. It's called the Suffern Duffern because it's a unpleasant, crowded, chaotic bus route that people often have to suffer through to get where they're going. Dave S, yeah, this is the part that I was talking about in my ugly street video, because all these industrial businesses line the street along this part. And the reason for that is because the CP rail corridor runs right behind here. So lots of freight movement. This is busy. Lots of people waiting to use this gas station. Do they have like cheaper prices here or something? Got like cars lined up. Is that cheaper than usual right now? I have no clue about current gas prices. Well, I guess that explains it. It's 7 cents cheaper. Thank you. So no wonder everyone is lined up here. Hey, Chuck Diamond. Apparently so. Something I have never have to worry about. I think this apartment building has a very bad reputation. But maybe it doesn't care about its bad reputation. This one too. I think both of these buildings have a bad reputation. Look, an actual phone booth. Look at that. Two of them side by side, and they seem to be working. These buildings don't give a damn about their bad reputation. I think they're 50 cents now. Right, Peter. So we're at Lansdowne and DuPont. There's a Food Basics. Yeah, we're far from Regent Park. Very far. I'm wondering though, should I walk south down Lansdowne here? Or should I keep going west? Let's just keep going west. I think it's too soon to head to a subway station. I think so, Novelcost. I'm not exactly sure who owns Food Basics. It might be Sobeys. Oh, okay, thanks, Marge. See, I wasn't sure. Maybe I will go right to the end of DuPont Street. That'll take us to Dundas, near the junction. I'm not sure yet, Sapand. There are a few stations I could end the stream at. I could end it at Dundas West, Keele, High Park, even Jane, Runnymede. I knew I left one out. I don't think I'll go to Kipling though, Carlos. Not this time. One time I did walk from Kipling Station all the way to Yonge and Dundas though, for a stream. So I did do that once. This place looks nice. Casual fine dining. And there's all kinds of neat things inside this building. Studios, photography studios, art studios, that sort of thing. Boo Radley's Junction Bar and Grill. Hey, Petrogul Tipu, hello. The Clock Factory Building, so that's what this is called. I guess once upon a time, that's what it was. So now DuPont starts to get a bit more retail oriented again as we head west. Start to get the old storefronts. Not as industrial anymore once you get to this part. Hey, Jonathan Tipton, hello. Carlos, I don't know, that would be a heck of a walk. Anything's possible. I'd have to have a new, better battery pack to do that. Or power bank, whatever you want to call it. I have done a 4-hour stream before, but I think that might take longer than 4 hours to do that walk. Yeah, that would be a good distance to walk, Novokos. Strange name for a convenience store.
They were older, yeah, so they were, yeah. And they were fine.
6 hours, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I do walk faster though than most of the times given by Google Maps, so I might be able to do it in less than 6 hours, but still probably a good 5.5 maybe. Domino's Thai Lime, Koji Sushi. Yeah, that's right, Jim. That was quite the walk. I think it was like 4 hours and 13 minutes or something like that. Still my longest stream. I know some other streamers have gone way longer than that. DuPont Dental Works. Hey, Rick Friday, hello. Yeah, I don't think we've heard any sirens yet. That's right, Jim. That's kind of weird. Especially considering my recent stream that was sirens constantly almost during the entire stream. Hello, Estelle. How you doing? Did I miss a comment, Nancy Mattis? I'll let this car go. It's okay, go. This place looks nice also. I'll pass, Sebastian. I haven't had a cold or anything resembling a cold since January 2020. So I'm going on 4 years without being under the weather. Or actually, I'm over 4 years without being under the weather. There's another restaurant that seems to be pretty nice. It just says M. Is that all it is? M? Hey, Sal Smith, a $5 super chat. Gus Tacos looks good. It is good. It's a very highly recommended taco place. So definitely check it out if you're ever in Toronto. And thank you very much for the $5. Very much appreciated. Thank you. There's another place here. Farmhouse Tavern. That's what this is called. I like this building. Has a lot of character. Hey, have a good night, Peter Bradfield. Thank you very much for checking out the stream and for your support. SG, I have not. Rancho Relaxo to go. Yeah, I really like this end of DuPont Street here. It has like a nice, gritty, non-gentrified look and feel to it, you know, like it's still in the 1990s sort of. There are some like newer spots that have opened up though that are more current, but it still has that feel, that old school feel to it. Yeah, I guess it doesn't have one of those, Dave. I didn't notice one anyway. Roy buys vinyl. So there you go. If you have any vinyl you want to get rid of, Thank you, Imposter. I'll definitely keep it up. Or as I say, I will continue. And we've come to the end of DuPont Street. The Junction neighborhood is right up ahead there. And I just missed a train going over the bridge here. Is that right, Carlos? Oh, good. I'll probably go out and do some recording since the weather will be so nice. So now we're on Dundas Street. Dundas sort of curves all through this area. The rail corridor is right here on this side. We'll get a better look at this because there's a pedestrian bridge up ahead to go over the rail corridor, and I think I'll take a walk up there and check out the view. I think these used to be like commercial storefronts a long time ago, but looks like they've all been converted to residential. It's the Junction bus. There's a street around here called Kenneth Street. I'm not sure if that's it. It's one of these streets that goes off of Dundas, though. Is that it? That is it. Kenneth Avenue. There we go. That's my street. And there used to be a convenience store on Bloor Street called Kenneth Variety. I'm not sure if it's still there or not. It's going good, Estelle. I saw you're getting some hot weather there. Like feeling like 40 Celsius. Thought my name was Kennedy. It's kind of a dark stretch of Dundas Street here. Not the prettiest stretch of street here either. We're far from where we started, that's for sure. Started in Cabbagetown, and now here I am in the junction, or close to it. Yeah, that's crazy, Estelle. Wow. Find a Megan Street. There probably is one somewhere. I haven't come across it yet. There's a Blondie's Pizza here. I didn't know that. That's a good pizza chain here, a local pizza chain. They don't have too many locations. So, wow, here we go. And they're good. I tried the one on Ossington, or just off of Ossington Avenue. Alright, let's check out the view from up on this pedestrian walkway that goes over the rail corridor. Hello. Hey, John Nicholson, hello. CN Tower. You can see the TD Terrace building lit up in green. And just the top of First Canadian Place there popping up. There was two people sitting there at the top of the stairs. That was their dog. And I think you can see the Bloor Yorkville skyline from this end. I think a train might be coming. Got like a Go station. There's also an Up Express station. And a drone just flew over my head. Look at that. There's a drone right there. Either that or a very small UFO. There's the Bloor-Yorkville skyline at the north end of downtown. And you can see the Aura building. Too bad. I mean, this is a nice old building here, but it blocks the view of the financial district, which would be cool to see from here, but it is what it is. You can only see part of the skyline. I guess those people at the end with the dog are operating the drone. I think it's time for a train to come by. And here comes one. I can hear it. I can see it. I think it's on the other side. I think it's an Up Express train. Alina uses a drone? Oh, I've never seen her use one. There's the platform. Or maybe it's a GO train. Can't tell from here what train it is. Hello, Maureen Bruce. Desi Des, hello. It sounds like a GO train, but with the way the bells are ringing, but we'll see. Hello, Gustavo. We're up on a pedestrian bridge here looking at the rail corridor near the Junction neighborhood in the West End. There's a train coming. I think it's a GO train. And nope, it's an Up Express train. Okay. You really can't tell until it literally passes right under. So that's heading to Pearson Airport. takes 25 minutes to go from Union Station to Pearson Airport. It just makes 2 stops along the way. One at Bloor, which is where it was, and the next stop is Weston. There are 3 lights! Engage. Alright, I'm going to head back down to street level. We'll just get one last shot of the tower. We'll get a shot of the tower. This drone is way up there. There it is. I can't see any stars now. Just the moon and that drone. That's all I see. Wave to the drone. Yeah, maybe I'll be in some drone video on YouTube. That's where I was. See the drone? This Blondie's pizza smells so good. Man. This smells delicious. It's kind of a neat location there they have. Definitely their coolest looking one. Oh, there's the drone again. Let me wave to it. I'm waving at the drone right now. Take the pizza bag and run. Here's a bodega. You don't see too many places in Toronto that are actually called a bodega. That's like a New York term that wasn't really popular in Toronto. Doesn't look like it's open though. Ah, Petroglyph Tipu, yeah, and there's one on, just off of Ossington, the Ossington Strip, and on Parliament Street in Cabbagetown, where we began the stream. There's one there too. There's a GO train pulling into the station over there. Got a Fresco. There's the train. Looks pretty crowded. I can see like the upper level is just jammed with people. So it's, I think, on the Kitchener line. Hello, Ali from Iraq. How you doing? That sounded healthy. Yeah, no doubt, right, Jane? This is the Crossways. Those buildings don't always have the best reputation, although you can't always believe everything you hear. But I know they've gotten some bad reviews over the years. And there's Dundas West subway station. The Crossways Mall, they have their own little mall here at the base of the apartment complex. Quite a lot of stuff in here. Not a lot of retail, but it seems to be a mix of all sorts of different things in here. Some retail, but definitely not a whole lot. They do have a Dollarama though. AB, $10 cereal. Well, if you're buying a big box of Vector, it'll be $10. Alright, so this is Bloor Street, and Dundas Street continues south, but then it veers east and eventually is parallel with Bloor. And Roncesvalles Avenue begins where Dundas Street veers to the east. That's a neat street. I'm going to save that for another time though, because I want to end this walk at a subway station. Hey, Palo HC, how you doing? It's a Toronto style sports bar. Look at that. Toronto style. Toronto style billiards. Hello again, Twice Namo Peach Sisters. Did you see my video where I walked past Scotiabank Arena while everyone was lined up for the Twice concert? Maybe that's what brought you to my channel. I also have a short, I think, from that video. Hey, evening JK. That's a nice, smells good here. Scotty's variety. Aye, we're all out of root beer, Captain. Goalie heaven. Any goalies in the house? Well, I found your new favorite place. King Slice Pizzeria. I can't smell the pizza from there like I could from Blondie's. Scott Briggs. Not only were they bridesmaids, but they were jealous bridesmaids. That's the worst kind of bridesmaid. Uh-oh, I hear somebody yelling and screaming up ahead. And there's the subway right of way there. If you stand here long enough, we'll see a train pass over there. The train runs above ground here for a little ways. Actually, I hear one pulling into the station right over there. So I'll just stand here for a minute to let the yelling guy kind of get out of the area a little bit, and then we'll watch this train go by. I don't want to catch up to the yelling guy and give him any excuse to go all dingai on me. Here comes a train. The Kobayashi Maru, yeah. Hey, Zynga Man, it's mild. It's probably around 8 or 9 Celsius. I think those are built in Thunder Bay, Sal Smith. The other bay. Oh, there's the yelling guy again. He doesn't walk very fast.
I get put in OPD holding cell for nothing. And now, fuckhead, there's a house on the road, and still forgot. No.
There's a cop. Maybe they'll take interest in yelling guy. Yeah, James T. Kirk hails from Montreal. Well, at least the actor who played James T. Kirk hails from Montreal. And I think James T. Kirk, the character, hails from Iowa. A nice little collection of snacky foods here. You got a Subway, you got a pizza. The Lunchbox is not the name of the restaurant on Roseanne. And now the Connors. The Mugshot Tavern. Got a Wings. Yeah, we're just about to pass 3 hours. And here's Kiel subway station. So I think this is where I'm going to wrap up the stream. I have my Osmo Pocket 3 with me. I think I will do a video riding the subway back downtown. So we walked all the way from Cabbagetown on the east side of downtown, all the way here to Bloor Street West at Kiel, where High Park is, right there on the corner, actually across the street. So pretty good walk, mostly along DuPont Street. So thank you all. I hope you enjoyed the walk. It was a beautiful night to stroll around. I had a good time chatting with you all. I hope you enjoyed chatting with each other and me. And the yelling guy is still making his way along the street down there. So thank you everyone for being awesome tonight. And whoa, right under the wire, Chris Mills, a $10 super buzzer beater. Thanks, Ken. Great stream. Thank you very much, Chris Mills. Yep, buzzer beater for sure. Very much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you for the support. So I was saying thank you to everyone for your awesome support. Everyone else who sent a super chat or a super sticker or PayPal donation. It's greatly appreciated, and it means a lot that you support me and support the channel the way you do. And thank you to the mods. I know we had some interesting characters in the live chat earlier. I'm sure they had some moderating work to deal with there, so big thanks to them. And I'll be streaming again in a few days, so keep an eye out for that. Hit the notification bell so that you don't miss it. And like, share, and subscribe also if you haven't already done so. If you're new to the channel and this is your first time catching a stream, I hope you enjoyed. And I hope to see you in the next one. And I'll be premiering a video tomorrow evening on my channel, so check that out as well. There'll be a live chat during the premiere. That'll be a pre-recorded video though. So until next time, I will continue. Have a great evening, everyone, and I'll see you all again soon. Until next time. I was going to say I will continue, but I already said that. All right, I'm going to get ready to fire up the old camera here and head inside for a subway ride. Bye, everyone.